Hi, welcome back to the channel today. So this was a scrap purchase of ours. I'm going to show you how to make close to $4,000 in less than 2 hours. So one of our friends reached out to us and told us about a woman that was trying to get rid of a car, and we knew nothing about it other than it was a '07 Volkswagen Rabbit, and it was a four-door. That was it. So we agreed on a price of $200 because we assumed it was a scrap vehicle, and I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like and do a startup. So not all vehicles are scrap vehicles. So it looks like there is new Douglas tires on the front of the car. The only problem is there is rust on both front fenders. Rockers and fenders on these cars are notorious for rusting. Both rockers actually have a dent, but other than that, there's nothing wrong with it. Clear coat on the hood is missing, and the headlights are a little hazy, but it's the 2.5 automatic, and it has 141,000 miles. It's kind of gross inside. I'm definitely going to be sweeping it, but for $200, this is a really good way to make some money. That door still doesn't work. Apparently the rear door doesn't open. So let me crawl up in there and I will start it up for you. So has 141,000, 3 something on it. Does sound like there is a belt that is loose, or not loose. It sounds like it has a bad pulley on it. Other than that though, the only lights that are on in the middle of the dash are the doors open and the hatch is open. But honestly, I ran and drove it up onto the trailer. Other than it being really kind of disgusting inside, seems like a good car. I'm gonna let it run a little bit, get it up to operating temp, make sure everything's okay, take it up the road, and I think we're gonna post this one. I'm gonna do a quick sweep of this one. So sometimes when you're flipping cars, it is nice to know people. I actually have a connection that likes to buy cars. I guess the area he lives is hard to find cheap beater cars. So I'm gonna make sure this at least runs and drives, make sure everything's good. And I'll probably clean it up for him a little bit, but I was trying to make sure the transmission and everything's a-okay on it. This is not going to be a professional detail by any means, but this is just more of the interior of the car. It's not good. It's not in bad shape. It's just really dirty. So I'm going to sweep it out real quick and throw away all the trash and maybe put a light coat of armor on everything. Back not really any better. That's okay. It's still worth it for what we paid for and what we're about to make on it. Wholeheartedly worth it. Okay, so there's the quick detail. So this is probably going to be the last part of this video. Is it professional? No. Is it better than it was? Absolutely. So I listed this car on Facebook Marketplace for $3,500, and we will see how fast it takes to sell. Make somebody a really good either teenager's car or a work beater car. So if you know anything about Volkswagens, 2.5s are super reliable. Autos have a history of not being the best, but the motor in this is really, really good, and underneath is really clean. So thanks again for watching. I will post up in the description of the video once this car actually sells how much that we actually made off of it. But I'm probably not taking any less than $3,000 for it. So for the little bit of work I did and how close I got to the house, you cannot beat it. So if you have anything to say, go ahead and comment below in the message. And thanks again for watching, and like and subscribe.